Minecraft prisons suck. A truly inescapable Minecraft prison is a misconception because there is no way to counter outside assistance unless you imprison literally everyone on your server and trapped world spawn, at which point playing multiplayer in the first place would be pointless. There is also no way to counter interpearl stasis chambers, so the best possible Minecraft prison would simply be a cell that can't be escaped purely from the inside. Even with this realistic limitation of expectations, every design in existence has its flaws. I won't get too much into those, but a very common one is that mining fatigue doesn't do jack shit unless you have some sort of block generator. Just because you have mining fatigue and are underwater and in midair doesn't mean that you can't mine through obsidian with your fist. Another stupid thing is that some quote-unquote prisons require you to enter with no items. Like bitch, I ain't giving up any of that before I'm put in a f***ing box. Anyway, if spawn traps don't count as prisons, then I don't think that anyone's ever made an actually inescapable survival-friendly Minecraft prison even though the answer was lying a mere 30 million blocks away the whole time. That's right, it's this thing again, the stupid fucking world border. I don't know how it's so shitty and yet so perfect. If you were one of the 0 people who saw my last video, then you know that you can't mine blocks beyond the world border, but what I didn't tell you is that you also can't right-click blocks beyond the world border. That extends so far as if you are looking at a block past the border and right-click, then nothing happens even if you're holding a usable item. This is huge. Without being able to mine blocks or use items, you'd be imprisoned to the best of Minecraft's realistic ability. All that needs to be done is build a box like this outside the border. But you can't place blocks outside the border. Oh well, video's over, goodbye. Just kidding. I'm so incredibly smart that I managed to find a solution. Firstly, to cross the border, find flat ground, look just above the edge of the border, hold right-click with an ender pearl in your hand, and slowly look down. Now that you're across, you still can't place blocks on top of other blocks that are outside the border, but you can place blocks while looking at blocks that are inside the border, which is kind of trippy. So you can build exactly 1 block within the border, but the box that you need is 3 blocks wide. No biggie. This box is smaller. To place the back wall of the box, use a lava cast. I like to get rid of the water because I don't constantly need to hear the sound. Now we need to close the door. You can either put a lever on the floor like a normal person or inverse place it onto the wall like a cool guy. The only way to enter the cell is to ender pearl into it. Maybe you can somehow trick someone into going in? I don't really care if entering is an issue because it's a prison, not a trap. Lightning rod. If your server is on hard mode, then you'll also need a resistance and regeneration beacon to prevent your prisoner from starving to death and respawning outside of the cell. I also recommend building the cell in the sky and spawn-proofing the beacon so that the minuscule chance of a mob somehow killing the prisoner is negated. Mobs don't spawn outside of the border except on chunk generation in a very questionable state, and phantoms can't spawn if there is a block above your head. Now that the inescapable prison is complete, here's the tutorial. You'll need some building blocks, a water bucket, a lava bucket, a door, a lever, lightning rod, and an ender pearl. Build this weird shape first. It's important that you place the door perpendicular to the border with the hinge next to the border. Place the lightning rod at least 7 blocks away. Even in creative mode, you can't escape without commands. And that's all. Leave a comment telling me what you liked or didn't like about this video. My next video will show you how to trap world spawn without digging a massive hole. Thank you so much for watching. Hasta luego.